hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bless you, my friends. Bless you, my friends. Hoping that you are well. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are listening in. You are tuned in to Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki. I want to first let everyone know I am still on the mend. I am so grateful and thankful for all of you who have reached out to check on me, to show support, to figure out what's going on, the flowers, the deposits, the cards, the love, the text messages. They have not gone unappreciated. So from my heart, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to start off today's Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki to just share with you the importance of maintaining your momentum. Maintain your momentum. Okay? So I do also want to share that we are on Clubhouse, Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki. So come on in, come on in, come on in. We are also sharing this to our Quantum Talks broadcast. In times past, we've actually shared the Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki on our Kiki Global broadcast. Going forward, our Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki will be on our Quantum Talks 8.0 Instagram and Facebook. You can see all those lovely details on our website, okay? I have so many clients that I coach, we talk, and they reach out, say, hey, I need information about when we can talk or when we can hear from you and how we can join in. So this is an opportunity which is being sponsored by Kiki Global. So those who have sown seeds into Kiki Global know that it's going to a good source. We're able to offset the cost of counseling and coaching. We're providing toys and food, and we're being a blessing as best as we can in the lives of others. So reframe in the social media. It will definitely start showing up on Quantum Talks 8.0, QUANTUMTALKS 8.0 at gmail.com. Okay. So I wanted to inspire you today, encourage you today to maintain the momentum, okay? If you are in a place where it may seem that you're not going anywhere, you are in the right place. I know that goes against what we've been taught, what some of us may believe, but it's true. If you are feeling some kind of way stagnant and stuck in your plan, in your business, in your spiritual walk, in your relationship. First of all, as humans, you want to jump up and change things, right? Like, oh, this doesn't feel right. Let me abort mission and move on. But I'm here to tell you today, maintain your momentum, okay? So don't go any slower. Don't stop. Don't veer off the pathway. Keep going. I'm sure that you've probably seen a very familiar meme of a worker just chiseling away at what looks like a big rock. And on the opposite side, there is, I guess, a prize or gold. And then you also see the comparison meme where that person is chipping away and they turn around and walk away. But had they just maybe just hit that foundation, that rock one more time, then they would have met their goal. They would have surpassed their expectations. They would have actually achieved what they came for. And sometimes we quit way too soon, okay? We give up on what it is we're pursuing or trying to do because of what happens in the process. If you are doing certain things and you are achieving certain things in life, you're going to be met with distractions. You're going to be met with complications sometimes. You're going to be met with hard decisions. Things are not going to always go according to your plan, but you have to understand that if you keep going, that's when you get your breakthrough. That's when you see your victory. That's when you start to see the fruit of the seeds that you've sown. Okay, so you got to maintain your momentum. Sometimes if you're running a race, and yes, I used to be on the track team. Yes, I was. You can't sit up here and get upset or fall out because you're tired. That's a part of the game. You can't skip practices, okay? You got to do it every single day. You got to make sure that this is a part of who you are, who you say you are. What are you doing? Why is it important for you to do this, okay? And once you do it more and more, you're understanding how much more simple it is for you to actually get stronger. And what used to make you huff and puff and you fall out and you fainted and you were sweating before, because you've actually maintained and gotten stronger and have been conditioned, those same spots don't affect you the same. It's not a big deal, right? So we got to understand the importance of our decisions. It is up to all of us to make sure we're making decisions that are outside of the immediate moment. Those who know me well, even from as a child, I've never favored rash decisions, okay? Everything that I have done in life, I have written it out. I have weighed the pros and cons, and I've gone about it to make it happen, okay? The good, the bad, the ugly is a weighted decision. So you have to get in a mind that you're not going to make rash decisions, especially as you're on your journey, whatever that journey is, because there's going to be more than one thing that comes up that gives you a reason to pause, or a way a way out where you feel like you need to give up, okay? Or, well, maybe this wasn't what I was supposed to be doing, right? So you've got to make sure that you know without a shadow of a doubt as to whose you are and what you're supposed to be doing, okay? I've been very blessed to work with people who don't necessarily believe like I believe in terms of religion. Of course, I've had clients from an array of religious backgrounds: Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus. Yes, they ask, they call, they connect for assistance. What we have to understand is we're all spiritual beings in a matter, and whether we believe like the other person or how we believe the other people should believe or not, they are still human beings going through the same scenario. So if we actually take into consideration our lives and our interactions, you might feel like you're on a island of sorts, and you're the only one going through this and the other, and this is you're the only one this is happening to. Well, rest assured, believe that you're not. You might not have people around you who are saying the same things or are sharing what they've gone through, but believe it or not, there are people who are going through the same thing. They're having similar concerns, okay? You're not the only one who is weighing which job to take, which city to live in, which bill to pay, which car to drive, which car to get fixed. You're not the only one trying to make life-changing decisions. You're not the only one going through what it is you're going through. But I challenge you to make sure that you actually maintain the momentum as to where you are, okay? Sitting back, feeling sorry for yourself, looking for somebody to blame, or just drowning in sorrow, it's not going to change the situation. Many people who have worked themselves up from rags to riches will tell you of the sleepless nights, of the hunger pains, of the eviction notices, of the repo notices, of the times they didn't have anything, why they was laughed out of the place. They went to go get a job and people cut them off. And it was hard. But instead of wallowing in what they were wallowing in, they used that as an opportunity to keep pushing. And I challenge each and every one of you today to keep pushing. Keep it pushing. Keep pushing. Your efforts have to yield results. Anything that you do, and you're doing it as a good deed, you're doing it in service, you're doing it to provide positivity to our world, anything that you do has to grow. It multiplies itself. So even those who are very familiar with farming, okay, all of us have Black farmers in our family, mostly. The way farming took place, you did not plant your seeds today and expect to harvest tomorrow. It is a process, but you have to make sure that you're still maintaining throughout that process, okay? It's really, really important that you maintain the momentum. Life is what it is. It is a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to have those things that you're dealing with in your life right now. What are you going to do about it? What are your options? You never, ever decide to quit. You never, ever want to throw in your towel. This is not the time to turn around and say, well, maybe being a banker wasn't for me because they done switched to hours or things have changed. Well, maybe that location wasn't right for you. Or maybe there's another position that you can apply to. There's something in everything that we go through that is designed to level us up. And once we are aware of it, then you can make sure you do things to support where you're going. It doesn't matter if your plan was all together and things were perfect just this morning. Things change. But in the meantime, you've got to maintain your momentum, and you've got to decide for yourself, you are going to make this work. You're going to be the one who makes a difference. You're going to see it through to completion. Okay? So no matter what it is, yes, you will have to make adjustments. That's just the nature of life. You might have certain things in place together that you want to work on, or things are moving a certain way. And guess what? Now all of a sudden, there's a difference. There's a change. What are we going to do now? Maintain. Keep pushing, maintain. Keep pushing, maintain. Maintain. Keep pushing, maintain. Hallelujah. And I promise you, because you don't give up, because you don't sit down, because you don't wallow in whatever it is, there is going to be a harvest. There is going to be a harvest. And so I do want to change gears a little bit and talk about certain things that we go through. Okay? I have myself experienced health challenges, and I had to decide what I was going to do. Ladies, gentlemen, take time to take care of yourself. It is important. You are important, and what you need to take care of cannot wait. Putting things off to next year, next week, 2 years, I'm going to do it when I turn. Do it today. Whatever you can do to maintain a quality of health for yourself, you owe it to yourself to get it done. And I promise you that as you move towards self-care, you will start to feel better from the inside out. See, our communities, we want to focus on the exterior, okay? The nails, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, the this, the that. I love nice things, don't get me wrong. But I also don't want us to continue to see people who are checking out and leaving much sooner than they should have because they've not taken care of their health. We are healthy individuals. We are healthy creatures. You were designed as a human being to, your body is designed to heal itself. But sometimes you need help with that healing. And as a person of faith, I believe in the healing of miracles. But we also have to make sure that we're following what our prescriber, our doctor tells us what to do as well. You can pray and you can believe God, but there's other things that you have to do to make sure that you maintain a certain level of health. Okay? So I get calls and messages all the time of people asking if my hair is real. It is. I don't have any extensions. This is my real hair. Okay? I was the one who, since maybe the freshman year of college, 20 plus years ago, who every year, every couple months, I would get extensions. I would get my natural hair braided, and it was comfortable. It was lovely. And I had long hair as a child, but it was something that I gravitated towards. And so then I made the decision to lock my hair. Locked hair is beautiful hair. It's not nappy. It's not dead hair. Every portion of my hair is alive, okay? But we've got to have a little more conversations about how to take care of things. All right, what am I needing to do so that I can grow hair? To my ethnic brothers and sisters, you can grow your own hair. You don't have to go somewhere and spend $2,000 for a bundle. Now, if that's what you choose to do, my hat's off to you. I also, love hair, love textures, love colors, but most times people are not doing it for the love or just for fashion reasons. It's because they don't have hair and don't feel like they can grow hair. You can grow hair. I'll just show you my length of my hair. Okay. My hair is pretty long now. I can actually sit on my hair. Okay. And so why am I sharing this? Because it all points to self-care. It points to us making sure from the inside out that we're exuding the best that we can. And 9 times out of 10, if perchance there is something in your life that's not growing or not acting right, or something's wrong with it, or you feel like it can be different, it's good to see what is happening on the inside of your system and get it taken care of, okay? I hear people say all the time, oh, wow, that's your hair, I didn't know that was your hair. Yes, but the thing about natural hair is you can't manipulate it all the time, all day, hands, and I'm very specific about who I allow to even touch my hair, okay? I'm not trying to be that type of person and say that you can't touch me, but I don't like people just touching my hair, okay? It is an extension of, it is a transference of energy. It is. So you've got to be specific. And then you got to find a person. If you don't want to do your hair yourself, you got to find a person that you're comfortable with so that you can be consistent. Jumping from stylist to this person, that person, and you falling out with this person and this person to do this right, or they're pulling your edges too tight and stuff like that. You've got to get one person who is able to meet the needs of your hair, the type of hair that you have, the texture, okay? Is it curly? Is it wavy? Is it tight? Is it loose? And you have to make sure you stay consistent. I know that there are billions of hair products on the market. And trust me, I, for years, was a product junkie. What does that mean? If they sold something that, oh, this does this does that, I was making sure I had some so I could use it because they said it does this, it does that. What I have found is the less you manipulate your hair and the less products you use on your hair, the better it is for your hair. 9 times out of 10, you can have a beautiful product, but if there's so many words on there for ingredients and symbols and numbers that you don't even have an idea what it is, it's probably a good indication it does not belong in your hair. Your hair is alive. Okay. And I hear people talking all the time of, oh, that's all that dead hair. And your hair is alive. And what happens is, and I can't say because I might have had maybe 200 wigs. So I'm not talking about people who wear wigs. I'm not. But my experience was, because I was going through trying to transition my hair to completely natural. And I had my reasons. Like I said, I just like natural hair. I like colors. I like to do whatever I feel. But I noticed that, guess what? Your edges will start to get thinner. Okay, then if you want to sit here and just keep your wig on, 5 and 6 weeks without changing it, you have to remember, you've got to take care of your crown up under the hairpiece. So, and I know hair is a big deal in certain communities, so I'm not here to change that, but there are people who are interested in knowing how to grow their own hair without breaking the bank, without investing lots and lots of money into it, and also without basically trial and error. I'm here to tell you, natural hair is designed to come out of your scalp and be beautiful just the way it is. Okay? So as we move on, I will have a subject, but I'm also going to bring it home real, because I know I have a lot of folks who want to know, well, how did you do this? Oh, you did this. Oh, what? And I'm not one to be greedy. I want to be able to share with you, because a lot of these chemicals that we're putting into our bodies are turning around and making us sick. It is a gradual process, and you don't realize that you've been bitten until you look and see, oh, wow, where'd this come from? Okay. So if I can share something to help you along the way, then hopefully you will pay it forward. And over time, we're helping, and we are a true helping community. I remember when I was starting my locks, some people don't want to go through the ugly phase, right? You don't want to go through the times when people are like, oh my God, what are you doing? And laughing at you, making memes about you, taking pictures, sending. You don't even know they're taking a picture of you, but they're taking a picture of you laughing and sending it somewhere. So sometimes you don't want to go through those phases. I always tell people, listen, you do not have to do the big chop to start your natural hair process. You do not. So I'm not professing to be a hairstylist, because I'm not. I have done hair clients for years. I have had clients who only work with me so that I could do their hair. So I know a little bit about hair, but I can only tell you about what I know. So if there's other research or a countering view, good for you. I'm just saying, you don't have to do the big chop. Now, even in all of my pictures, right, as a child up, I always had just big hair, long hair. When it was Afro unpermed, it was huge. And I'm so thankful that my parents kept it fresh and done. But I remember at around 5th grade, I was like, I want to do my own hair. I started doing my own perms, my own everything in the 5th grade. Okay. So things that I'll be sharing regarding the hair and how you can grow hair and how you can keep it healthy is from tried and true principles. Okay. So I want your mind to work, but I also want you to value who you see in your own reflection. We're not all going to be a size 2. We're not all going to be a size 22. Whatever you bring to the table, you have to love what you are, who you are, what makes you you. And sometimes we're so busy just sitting there watching everyone else that we're not even pulling and pouring into our own self. So if I'm empty and I'm depleted and I've been wounded and abused and etc., it's kind of difficult to turn around and tell somebody, hey, yeah, this is how you can do certain things. So I get it. So I'm not standing in a place of judgment. But what I'm saying is the things we have gone through, we've experienced, is designed so that you can share it with someone else. Okay? It's designed so that you can help someone else along their journey. Okay? So like I was saying, my hair is 100% real. 100%. There aren't any extensions. I don't have anything against folks who decide to cheat the process and add extensions until their hair get to a certain length. That's a personal choice. But what I'm saying is, what goes in is 9 times out of 10 what's going to come out. So we got to make sure that we're doing plenty of water. The less amount of chemicals that you ingest in your body, the less amount of chemicals that you put onto your body, the better, okay? Because everyone has a gimmick, everyone has a potion or a solution to your issue. And if you're using everybody's solution, we don't know what the after effects could be, okay? So you want to start with increasing your water intake, okay? Increase your water intake. I understand people don't have the want or they're working in places or can't get to a bathroom every 10 minutes. I get it. But I'm not saying you have to drink, 8 glasses of water at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can space it out so that you can time your restroom breaks, okay? But you want to make sure that you are putting that energy back into yourself. It's important. You got to have water. We are made up of mostly water. So I got to make sure that I'm putting back into myself what it already consists of, okay? So people want to drink sodas, beer, wine, liquor, smoothies. Like, we're doing all these things to say, oh, this contains water or fruit or vegetables. And I'm not judging you, but if we're really going to be on this journey of self-care and better living, then it starts with a choice. So I can't continue to wish for different things and not make decisions that support those differences, okay? It's called insanity to keep doing stuff the same way, hoping for a different response, but you've not changed anything, right? So start with water. You want to make sure that if you're a type person who don't know how to do your own hair, because people will tell me, oh, why don't you have somebody do your hair? I purposely do not allow anybody to twist my hair down to a pulp, because all of that manipulation is going to weaken the hair shaft and weed your hair down to thinning to baldness. So I don't really care that people say, oh, wow, you don't do nothing to your hair. Oh, wow, she don't never retwist her locks. I guess I do, but you cannot overdo it. You can't be, just twisted and manipulating and this potion and that spray, and then you have different people doing it. Your hair is alive, okay? Even though you're natural, your hair is alive. So you have to make sure you're taking care of it like you know it's alive. If it's coming from your root, growing up out of your body, then the things that you put into your body are reflected in your hair. And I know people don't want to talk about it, and I'm not trying to judge. And yes, there are conditions that manifest where people cannot grow hair. But I am telling you, if you would like information about how to grow your own natural hair, that is something that we have started to include as of today as a part of our wrap sessions with Dr. Kiki. Because you need to live your best, greatest life, okay? Sometimes we wait on the images of Hollywood, on the movies and the newspapers and the magazines to depict our own level of beauty. And every single person that has breath is beautiful. You can't sit here and admire someone else without putting that same effort and energy and admiration into yourself. It just doesn't add up, okay? So I started talking about maintaining momentum. Also, make sure that you increase your water intake. You will be surprised the healing remnants that water provides us, okay? If you're exposed to an illness, a disease, or certain things, water, with you pumping water through your system, is purifying, and it can actually help you to expel certain things that come through you, okay? Sometimes people come and they want to talk and they're going through all this, that, and the other, and they just feel like it's everybody and everything. And sometimes it is, and other times they're dehydrated. Like you don't even have the capacity to think about certain things because you're ripping and running doing certain things around life, and you forgot to drink some water, or you forgot to eat. Okay, so maintain the momentum. If you can't start with 8 glasses of water, 64 ounces a day of water, make a goal to start with 4. Okay, you got to start somewhere. All right, because when you are in a hospital, they're going to pump you with antibiotics and potions and pills and medicine to get you together. But they're going to almost always connect the IV to you to get other fluids to you, right? And medications and minerals and whatever it is going on. They're going to connect you to an IV. The base of that solution is water, okay? Water is your life support. So it's not just when you're healing and trying to get healthy, it's every single day. People who have higher water intake have, on average, less health issues. It's when you start getting into, oh, I don't drink that. Oh, I hate water. Oh, give me the flavored water. Oh, I need seltzer water. Drink the water. If you drink it in its most purest form, that's the best for you, okay? But you need to make sure that you're drinking it. Be consistent. And make sure that you're doing some type of walking exercise every single day. And I can't stand here and pretend that I go and walk 30 miles a day, but I am doing daily walking. That is a starting point. Because with you drinking water, you got to be able to now press and push whatever toxins are in your body out. You're putting the water in, but you got to also sweat it out, urinate it out, okay? You've got to make sure that you understand the process of how it works. Don't just sit there and drink water and don't do anything else. It goes hand in hand. So if you can't come into 8 glasses of water, then you want to do 4. Start with 4, okay? I encourage you to start reading the ingredients for items that you use on your body, okay? Toothpaste, hair products, anything you put on your body to cleanse it, things that you consume and eat. If you don't know what it says or have no clue what those words and symbols are for ingredients, 9 times out of 10, you should not be putting it in your mouth, period. Because now you're asking your body to do what it does naturally to get you together and keep you healthy and pump the blood and clear everything and keep stuff going. Now it has to try to work with this foreign invader that you put here in the food. So please, please, please make a commitment to yourself, okay? Remember, this is about you, okay? Rap Sessions with Dr. Kiki was born because people kept asking me, hey, we need to talk to you. We need to hear from you. We want to just listen. I got questions. And this is for you, okay? On Sundays, we're on Kiki Global, and that's a separate broadcast. But going forward, Quantum Talks 8.0 will have its own platform, its own YouTube channel, Instagram, and Twitter, okay? And this is a safe space. I am not being compensated for this, but I feel like it's important to say because you're admiring my long hair, but you can have long hair too. You admire my tenacity and patience to be natural, but you can do it too. So that's what this is about. From purchasing your own home, cleaning up your credit, increasing your financial status, becoming who you are in life is what Quantum Talks 8.0 has been about. And so to all of my clients, coaching partners, those that I work with every single week, you are the true MVPs. Like I said, majority of my contacts are from other religions. They are other races. They have different values. But what's central is the ability to understand when you need help. If perchance I go through here and feel like I don't need help, know when I need help, and don't say anything, that's the insanity part of it. You can take care of everything else. You get your nails done, your hair, you go to the dentist, get your teeth done, you go to the podiatrist, let them work on your feet, everything else. But when it comes to the mind, I get to it. It's important that you put yourself first. You are no earthly good to anyone else if you don't have yourself together. And it sounds selfish, but it's true. Okay? Don't expect somebody to come in there and brush your teeth for you when you're not willing to brush your own teeth. Okay? It's just, so this is things that you can do. As you notice, I've not said anything that's going to require you any money. I've not said anything that's going to require you to change drastically your routine. So this is something that should be pretty easy for you to do. Increase your water intake. Start walking. I didn't say jump on a marathon and commit to run the Peachtree race. Here in Georgia, we have the Peachtree race. I didn't ask you to do any of that. I'm just saying walk. If it's to the mailbox, if it's up and down a flight of stairs, if it's from one room to the next room, if you have to go and join a gym, do that. If you want to walk your neighborhood, do that. If you want to exercise in place, do that. But it's time out for, I'll get it tomorrow. Okay? We have to make sure that we're putting in the effort to get the results that we deserve. Because let me tell you something, your breakthrough, your magical moment, your victory might not happen this moment, but it has already happened. You're just realizing the fruition of it as you keep moving, okay? You can't lose one race and then, I can't do this no more. No, we're gonna keep doing it until we can do it in our sleep. Be proficient. Be willing to learn, be willing to grow. Be willing to take a good look at your own efforts. Is it good enough? Am I doing enough? Like, that's not being negative, it's being real. You know, what part of this story did I play in this? We can blame people, so-and-so, we can look at everyone else, but you also want to say, now what hand in this did I have? How did I contribute to these results? It's important, okay? So my conversation to you is thank you so much for tuning in every single time. Thank you so much for reaching out. I hope and I sincerely pray that something is said, even in our coaching sessions, in our individual sessions, even in meetings as such, there's something that can help you. Okay? People have a tendency in general to want you to do well, but they don't want you to do better than them. Think about it. It's not your responsibility to cater to the wants and the needs of others in this space. We're going to be talking about ways to improve, to change, to grow, to empower, okay? Just a little bit about myself. Even when I was a little girl, I was called into the ministry to preach, and I would speak, and God would really use me. And every time I would speak, and mind you, I said I was a little girl. There was some adult who came to me and would just start pouring of him or herself, crying, asking me, what should I do about such and such? Well, when you said certain things, it really touched me. What do you think about this? Since I was a child, and while I'll never stand here and act like I got all the answers and help everybody, that is not my statement. I will say that our Creator has really helped me to be able to help folks to see their situation differently, okay? So and give them tools and things they can do to promote that success. So that's what we do. Depending upon who I am coaching, we may pray. There may be tears shed. It may be venting. There may be opportunities to say, oh my God, this is what happened. What do you? But it's all about you. It is never about me, okay? And so I'm thankful for the space to meet with everyone that I'm blessed with. Thank you so much for every referral. Thank you so much for your kind words. It means a lot to me, okay? Because I don't take it lightly, and I have I have my own stories to tell of things I've gone through. That's why I can share with confidence that we never go through things for ourselves. We never go through things. What you went through wasn't even about you. It hurt you. You experienced that pain, suffering, what a disappointment, whatever it was that wasn't so good, that was you. But at the end of the day, you gained something that you can now take and bless someone else with. That was the beauty of why you overcome. So I'm sharing today, and I always tell folks that I interact with, pay it forward. Pay it forward. You are being blessed in what you're doing and what avenue that you work in this world. And there's going to be people there who need your smile, your presence, your love, your genuine spirit. People can tell when you're putting on and when you're real. And somebody needs that. So if there's anything else I can press upon you, please make sure that you plan to be here on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wednesdays at 5. On social media is Quantum Talks 8.0, QUANTUMTALKS, the number 8 point and the number 0. Okay, that's Instagram and Facebook. Okay. You also want to make sure that you know that you can also tune in on our other podcasts, okay? So you might not be able to listen, but you can also watch it later. And if it's something inspiring that you feel that can help someone else, feel free to share and let them know, okay? So that is our time for today. Please stay encouraged. Remember, you are successful. And it's not something that's going to happen. It has already happened. You are successful. And you've just got to what? Maintain the momentum. Let's keep it moving. Keep it pushing, okay? God bless you.